Hello everyone. Well, since the NDA has been lifted, let's see if we can give you a small tour of the world of Warplanes. Selected the ME209 in my hangar and upgraded it with some stuff. After the last reset we got our credits and experience back, so researched a few planes. That explains the holes between the tiers that I have there. As you can see, I selected all the highest options available. It's not every time the best choice to do that, but in this case it gives you a few 30mm cannons which you can use. First let's test the controls, which have been reset in the last patch, and create a 15 minutes training room on the new map Arctic. Map has been added in 041. I can show you the map. I can test my controls in the meantime. Playing with a joystick, Logitech Extreme. Used a custom XML file in the earlier days to get the stuff working. It's now under the default controls. Just remap the buttons. Try it again. And it works out quite well. The aiming is of course a lot harder than the videos you will see from the mouse players. So let's see how the map looks. The training room, you know the timer, it's only 5 seconds. Selected 4 smaller bots, BF-109s. Most of the time the bots are flying against each other, so you want to take a few extra if you just want to fly around and navigate around the map. They upgraded the bots and they actually start engaging you, trying to shoot you down, which still is not really much of a problem. Well, seeing the new ground attack markers, it used to be a lot harder, but there's still no possibility to select them. It's kind of disturbing, so you can't target them really, it auto selects them. You see the hit marker when you fly up to them. Haven't found a good way to keep them selected so that you can use the target view on them. Well, considering the map, they've added a feature here which was highly appreciated by a lot of pilots, which is the gorge. You see that the ground target is being targeted now. As said, can't seem to find a way at the moment. Maybe somebody can tell me how I can select it. Played this game since alpha. It's kind of a nice experience going from the 5-minute blue screen experience, as you can imagine in an alpha test, towards this game as it is now. Well, as you can see, the two bots do exactly as what I expected them to do. Just crash into each other. And let's take some of them out. This was the target switch cam. The target cam, which as soon as you lock a target you can use to watch over your shoulder at the target. Shooting down 2 bots of course ain't hard. Let's pick it up in a real battle. Took the tier 6 Japanese Imperial Navy fighter. It's the A7M. It's kind of a good plane. Armed with 4 20mm cannons. Sorry. It can take down targets quite fast. Of course, as any Japanese plane, they're famous for having no armor and going up into flames in seconds. So that means you should try and avoid hits. They're among the most agile planes in the game, which means you can throw them around quite nicely. You can do some real turn and burn fights with them. As said, because they don't have any armor, you should really be careful. For example, for the German planes, the German fighters, or even the heavies. Large caliber cannons take you apart in seconds. Going after the heavy. Those things can have nasty tail gunners. At the moment in the game, keep flying behind an enemy plane with a decent tail gunner, with an upgraded 20 mil or even a 30, can destroy your plane in seconds if he hits you. This one worked out quite well. Those MEs are that fast that you really need your boost to get behind those planes. I don't know why he does this, but if he kept flying straight, he would have ran away. Couldn't have killed him. In this case, I can get a few shots at him. Plane response has been improved quite a bit. I actually think this was friendly fire from the guy behind me. But yeah. So seems to be an enemy in there. And the same situation comes up again. Heavy tries to outturn me. Well, I can't forget that. The only thing he could have won was going down to the deck and using his boost to get away. Be able to follow him. He doesn't. He decides to turn. See, he can damage me with his tail gunner. See, it works, but now his engines are damaged and he can't forget about his top speed. There he goes. Pedals are not full. Gives you, well, some time to relax between two targets you select. And some very nasty battles where you play 15 versus 15, and even on the little larger maps like this one. It can give you a headache. You're constantly busy trying to check your 6. That doesn't always work. Problem. The agility of the planes usually drops when you go up in the higher tiers, but the Japanese tier 6 can still manage against the tier 5s. Well, maybe not against the exceptionally well flown tier 5s, but these guys just fail to use their strength. A few good shots into me. Damaged engine. And yes, clearing it. In the right hand turn. And he goes left. Chase him down. The lead marker, which is being shown, is not really helpful. It gives you a sort of a position to aim, but It's not really if you shoot there you hit. Experience is that most of the time you need to even aim in front of the lead marker. I suspect it could have something to do with lag. Rolling over the top. Diving down behind him. So turn and burn. Japanese excel. As here, spotting, same as in World of Tanks. Weirdest parts, they just disappear from your vision. You lose contact in this case. You can also use the sun, the clouds on several maps to break your spotting. And so what just happened. And that was the other one. Well. Running way behind on the Supremacy. It's the mode where you destroy ground targets and air kills. There's several ground targets which are worth 3 points. Or even more. Like the big carrier that is in some of the maps. Ground targets which give you more points than the normal ones. The normal ones just give you 1 point. And air-to-air kills also give you 1 point. Supremacy counter is running. It's a bit like the cap circle in World of Tanks. If it runs full, you lose, or you win. Regardless, if you're the one going positive. Killing ground targets or killing planes will reset the timer for faction, so you can have more time to hunt. I'm hoping the ground attackers are busy killing ground targets to keep the timer resetting. The heavy of the enemy team has been spotted. We need to fly across the complete map to get him. And of course, being a Japanese, already under 50% of my hit points, the tail cannon could pose a problem. And it appears that he's going to be. Our ground attackers are busy resetting the cap every time. Supremacy counter. And there we have him. He's turning around, trying to get some hits on him with his cannons. And I'm not really going to wait for that. He still manages to hit me once. And that was probably the hit that saved him for now. One-on-one, did some damage to my luck. Thank you for watching. It was the first video I ever commented on like this. Hope you like it. Please let me know. Respond. Might be adding comments to the World of Tanks videos, World of Warplanes videos. There was a live stream event this evening from Wargaming where I actually had the chance to participate in some of the random battles they flew and some of the training room battles, which gives some interesting footage, and might add that in the next couple of days to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much and see you next time.